Looks like we live now. Ain't that some shit? We're going to have to redo that whole last 10 minutes, but that's all right. Love, peace, chicken grease. It's some bullshit.
That's the audio.
I definitely.
The audio official.
I don't know what it is. That's how y'all know, man. Shit is going on. Eastside Minds, we back. I'm cold crazy. What up? We was just going through another set of technical difficulties because we was just hitting live action, and something told me to check that shit on the screen.
It was worth a check.
Definitely worth a check. Check that shit on the screen, Sha. And I did, and now we live on the video now.
If you catch the audio only, you got an extra 7 minutes of
nigga, you in an exclusive club.
Right.
Eastside Minds, what up? We back. Motherfucking rainy ass Saturday. Yeah, we going through all the motions for everything to try to prevent us from getting this episode off, but nah. The resilience of a motherfucking soldier like us, soldier like all of us, I ain't gonna say.
Yeah, God came to lubricate the situation. You know what I mean? Sliding through.
Shit, man. As long as we can get there and get it in, motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying?
We here now.
You know what I'm saying? But what up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? I'm glad everybody came back, man. We're going to talk about a couple things. We're going to make sure we touch on the Remy Mind. We're going to touch on some of this Doja Cat music. My boy is anxious about it. He been listening to some of that, so I'm glad I get to do a redo so we can reintroduce. And then we're going to talk about some of this Team USA shit they lost, so LeBron's on the way. I know I put out a bet last week. Clemson fucking that up. Clemson. And then we're going to get into some other shit. We're going to add some more in there.
Them niggas, man.
We gonna touch on it later. I think some of them niggas quit. Ain't gonna all this I'm sick
they
shit.
They had niggas that are 3s and 4s at the 5.
I'm with that and you out of position.
Always work.
But I saw your will on display for summer. Now I have questions.
We could have been questioning will and its pertinence in this NBA overall for the past couple years, man.
No question.
Shit,
we touch on it a lot when we talk about AAU basketball, the shifts that have been made from old to new, a lot of that shit, the new money that people get. Where do you find the drive? We off topic. We gonna keep
it is what it is. Nah, I mean, that's a valid point.
I mean,
a lot of niggas had the hunger to go get it.
And be like, bro, I could be riding my Lamborghini. What the fuck
I'm straight.
over here?
Where's the hunger? There's no room for hunger in that. You good?
Brandon Ingram.
You situated. I ain't gonna hold you, bro, because that's somebody I was like really putting up and comparing, and I feel like my man just said, "Yo, I can't play the 5. Stop putting me at the 5," and said, "You know what? I'm just not playing no more, bro." Y'all not passing me the ball. Y'all asked me to guard Valanciunas, and I get it. That's frustrating.
Tough.
But bro, that don't mean don't play no more.
You gotta
dumb too.
You gotta want to.
Very dumb.
Like
very dumb.
Asking him to do that is crazy.
It's a little dumb. Like why? Well, come on, bro.
But
very dumb.
What do we?
It's not like the coaches were dumb.
Like,
it's the players they had.
Out the paint. But it really stops right there. Like all other logic is like this is not advantageous.
No, he's supposed to bake Valanciunas.
See now
he's supposed to bake Valanciunas.
Talking about Valanciunas the other day.
And I was fake bigging him up because he be baking certain folks on the at random.
But I'm saying, look what he did to Ayton. And look what you just asked Brandon Ingram to deal with.
Right.
Like, that's a lot.
That's a valid point.
Ayton got ate
That's what I meant by him being a 3-4 at the 5.
Nah, I get you. I don't think we're denying that.
Yeah. Like, that's the time you throw Jaren Jackson in, I would have thought.
Go play
he was in. But Jaren Jackson's one of the worst basketball players in terms of foul trouble like we have in the league.
Oh, that's a fact.
So he doesn't
catch
play
4
defense,
fouls in 5
fuck
minutes.
Niggas up.
Oh wait, how many fouls?
I didn't know that. This new to me.
It might still be 6, might be 5, but he's catching 4 in the first 5 minutes of action. So
that's not good defense.
He's not even gonna make it to get to 6.
That's not good.
We
gotta take him out.
So he definitely.
I wasn't paying enough attention to that.
I thought he was playing
great defense. He's fucking people up.
Yo, he fouls.
No, he fouls a lot. He fouls a lot in the league too.
They looking at him like, yo, just don't hit me like that.
He kind of fucked them over in the offs.
Tight.
Because he couldn't stay on, you know what I mean? Like, he couldn't stay on the court.
That was a thing. Like, that was part of the game plan.
Clark, so it's like they, you know what I mean? They were thin in the front anyway. But, I don't know. Also, I feel like I don't know.
Listen,
but
man,
I feel you
know.
on the quit, though. I feel you on the quit. Because I'm like, Caliban Carroll, why are we doing Brandon Ingram if we got other weirdos that we could put at the 5? No disrespect to Powell. Powell's in. But like,
Paolo is the
I'm gonna throw
ghost.
you at the 5 before I throw Brandon Ingram.
No
at the
question.
5.
And
So
they were
why-
starting
I didn't-
this motherfucker. At the
Yeah,
five.
that's.
I'm never throwing KD at the 5. So
And it's not like the coaches
why would I
were
throw
dumb.
him?
So I feel like they was experimenting with them young boys.
It's not that
You
the
can have a dumb
coaches.
moment.
Yeah, it's not that the coaches were dumb.
Not that you free of dumbass moments.
Yeah.
Everybody got them.
You still
But I'm
have
saying,
But this is not your team.
how long is it dumb? Is it a dumb moment? Like, or are you dumb? Like,
I think they were just doing what they could with what they had in terms
I
of.
agree with that. The
Because
players that they had.
normally when we bring bigs overseas or to overseas play, we'll have bigs that pass, rebound, or good
Bobby
at outlet
Portis.
and shit like that. But Bobby Portis is not the best passer, and which is why I think that's why when he got in the game kind of got stagnant sometimes because Bobby is a more of a exploding kind of guy. Like he does something to catch you off guard. So he's gonna shoot that corner three when you don't want him to shoot, and he's gonna make it. He gonna drive and try to dunk on you when you don't want him to drive, and he gonna try to get a foul. And he's gonna start looking at you yelling
Yo,
like
Bobby
he just made
Oz,
the best
bro.
play in the world.
Bobby
that's
Oz
his
is crazy,
that's his
B.
goal. Where it's like when you
He
take
got them
if you
eyes,
remember
bro.
like
I ain't gonna lie.
Plumlee, remember Plumlee bum ass, Mason Plumlee. Plumlee played defense, rebounded and outletted.
Yeah.
Then he set screens, but that's it. That's what that motherfucker did. Like I'm gonna try to catch this tip live
great
at the
basketball.
rim,
That's
but that's what
essential.
we needed. Like that's
Yeah.
what we
Yeah,
needed.
grind out.
Tyson
Garbage
Chandler when he
man.
was here, that's what
Tyson.
that motherfucker
You
was
have
doing.
no chance
That's what I'm
of
talking about.
activating that part of your team when you have Brandon Ingram at the 5. Like you just lose out
Like
accessing everything.
word?
He just
When is
described.
he gonna turn up and go guard somebody like
These
that?
possessions are
It's
very
over.
hard for me to secure. Like Valanciunas,
You
is getting
want him
20
to
boards
kill
in the
somebody.
league.
That's what you want from Brandon Ingram. You want him to offensively go go
You put him at the
kill
4.
somebody.
It's a little experimental. Like
Exactly.
all right.
Stretch 4, yeah, because that's the league we
Yeah.
in. But
Especially
5,
with a big.
like they are gonna move him out of the way, bro. You are too small.
But we talked about it in the fact that Anthony Edwards was not the clear-cut starter. Like
He
I
wasn't?
don't know if it's no, he was not the original.
Oh, yeah, we spoke
They're trying to
on
bring him
this
off the
shit.
bench.
Because
That-
potentially some Adidas
Yeah,
bullshit. And then
we
I don't
spoke
know
on
what is in the mix of your decision making, but you were fried from its inception.
Right.
And it's
Okay.
like
Because it's
and you're
obvious.
playing
It was obvious to me.
and they lost
Right.
once they got into the championship round. It's like you're playing against top tier talent now.
And they have NBA talent on their team.
I was about to say.
Like
I want to give a
that
shout
Canada team was real.
I want to give a shout out to Dylan Brooks. I want to give a shout out to Dennis Schroeder.
I was about to
I
say,
feel like
I
those
heard
are two
Schroeder was
dudes that
wild.
use this situation, even use that not Trevor Noah, but whatever that
Yeah.
dude that said that
The track
shit,
player, the
that
track
I ain't
star.
gonna lie, I
whoever
don't
he
even
was.
like Dylan
They
Brooks
were
like
able-
that,
but they
but
were
I
able to
respect
shift
what he did.
They
over
shifted
there.
their narrative. They took this summer. They took that situation, which could have just been international basketball, and they personally shifted their narratives a little bit. Like
Good, because
39 in the
well,
championship
not
game.
Dylan Brooks so much, but definitely
Both of them.
Dennis Schroeder.
I mean, Schroeder probably was in a deeper hole. Honestly,
That's probably why I say that.
like
you
without
feel
the,
me?
he could probably get a contract.
Now somebody gonna holler at him.
Want to know
Somebody
what's
gonna pay
crazy?
him.
I feel like I saw a clip of him arguing with his coach, and his coach telling him to sit down, and he tried to grab him, and Dennis
Yeah.
Schroeder kind of blocked him like,
Bugged
yo,
on
don't
him.
touch me, bro. Did
Uh-oh.
they not just win gold after that?
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Like, they just won
Oh
gold after
yeah.
that.
He flexed the
Shout out
That's
to
crazy.
Schroeder.
Yeah,
That's
shout
why
out
I
to
would
that.
shout out
He
Schroeder.
must have went.
That
and got
homie
right.
grabbed you, and you say, you know what?
I'm
Not
not
only you not
feeling
gonna
this.
touch me, but I'm gonna show you why you can't touch me. We gonna win.
Man,
This.
it's like-
We gonna
like,
win a gold.
I'm not a
Win a
little
gold now.
boy, dog. I got
You
10
can't
joints
just-
in a professional league. Like I'm a grown ass man, and honestly, I'm a black German. So like,
He made a mistake.
it's weird,
But bro,
It's weird
for
already.
him, he rewriting his story. I would say.
Man, I respect it.
I ain't gonna lie.
I
Let's
mean, also bet on yourself always, but yeah, that shit ain't always gonna work for you. But don't ever stop betting on yourself, even when you bet wrong. I
It's
feel like
what
that's
it
the
is.
story.
On yourself
That
is
3
the
years
only
removed
bet.
from him being fried, and he never stopped going. And he went back to the Lakers. You know what I mean? He did everything he was supposed to do, low key. Because he went back to the Lakers and contributed. Like
True. I can just picture him shooting in front of the Minnesota Timberwolves to that dagger three, and him. ice in his veins. It's like, yo, bro. I hope he's never on the Lakers again. I ain't gonna lie. I'm good. Man. That's enough.
He's been a bug out since he had that blonde shit in his head.
Yo, that's enough.
Crazy.
The Hawks.
That is enough.
Yeah, they was all bugging.
Shit, we already talking about it, so we gonna stay on sports. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie, because I feel like y'all don't even know who's sitting next to me. My left is Capo, you already know. Yes, my right is Cam Crew. We here, we back. I told you I was crazy ass Cole, however you wanna go about it. We back. I think we appreciate y'all for being with me. Since we on this topic, this USA shit, I told y'all motherfuckers was quitting. I don't want to say Brandon M quit, but I think homie quit. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen,
I think he quit. And then the last game they played against Canada, somebody else sat down. Everybody got sick all of a sudden. So maybe they did. Maybe they were sick. My bad, Ingram. You was sick for real, and you didn't really quit. Going through something. But bro, I ain't gonna lie. You gonna have to average a solid 30 for me to forgive you in any way, shape, or form because we lost unnecessarily.
And you don't gotta be at the 5, so you good. You better work out.
I don't know. I just feel like we could have put in a better effort than what we did overseas just now with the team that we had.
Did the Pelicans still have CJ McCollum?
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to put too much on CJ, man. I feel like last year I was really hard on CJ because I was betting and CJ was fucking up my tickets, bro.
I was about to say I don't want to put nothing on CJ.
Yo, I just think they shouldn't have 2 guards running the point guard. If you don't have facilitating abilities, like I can really get a team going. Not just one player, not just that dude that you was playing AAU with a couple years ago, somebody that you was on the same team with in another fucking city. Nah, I can get any random 4 niggas that get on the court, I can facilitate an offense. Like, yo, bro, you don't got that. Don't put the ball in his hand and bring the ball up the court.
They need Zion needs to be clicking. So that way CJ can be off ball.
CJ is working on his retirement already. He be already analyzing.
My man done. Game. We've been talking about him for a couple episodes.
He's been low-key overachieving the entire time. That's why when certain times people put him in a certain space, it's like, whoa, let's hold on. Like, he's a sports journalist that was really good at basketball and made it to the league. Like,
okay. I did not even know that.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Ain't no.
I had no idea that was his thing.
He works his ass.
So he may not be working on retirement. He's practicing his craft.
No, he definitely working on retirement. He's definitely working on what's happening after that.
I tried this, CJ. I tried it, man.
I ain't mad at you, bro.
Not having.
You know what's going on after this, my man.
You've seen the horizon since the draft, nigga.
I tried what it was. I tried to be nice.
Maybe if you was like 6'5", 6'6", something like that.
I'm saying the fact that you was actually working on retirement while getting it, you feel me? Like, I respect
I mean, he was around Dame, so he probably was looking at that shit like something could happen, you know?
He also was looking at that shit that's different. You were looking at that shit like,
no question. That is different from what I do. No question.
That's an NBA guard?
Shit. Why?
Nah, I think Dame, bro. Is Dame coming Team USA? Shit, since we talking about Team USA.
Yes.
The Monstars coming back out, bro. Yeah. I kind of need that.
That's good vibes. I kind of need that. And LeBron, you know, he get his Mamba moment.
Yeah, sure.
That might be the best thing that track star nigga did was just make it a national
I think that's what happened. I don't want to give LeBron Mamba moments. That sounds weird to me.
That's what he wants, though.
That's what he wants.
Fuck what he wants. That's what the NBA wants, bro.
Everybody wants it except
the
for
NBA wants this story.
As
soon as the NBA posted it, who looks? LeBron James, eyes on the bottom with the comments.
Nigga, because he texted them and said, "Yo, when y'all putting that tweet out,
so I can let niggas know." Word up.
I need to be the first.
And I'm cool with that. Listen,
no one can see that shit and not see my eyes. Like, let me know when you let it.
Whenever you let that fly, I need the comment right under it.
I mean, I'm happy. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy that's happening.
Steph Curry need to get a gold medal.
You feel me?
Like, cause
KD, all of them niggas.
Steph Curry jacket has got to be. It's not that it won't be, but his jacket got to be like the jacket. Like, he's gonna go down and his jacket just gonna look crazy.
It is though.
It's already looking crazy, but like. That's why he had to get the Finals MVP. You got to get this gold. Everybody that needs to get a gold that don't got one, name everybody going to just get on the LeBron train.
How y'all feel about Melo coming out of retirement to get a gold?
I mean,
man, no, stop playing, bro. I can't have that.
Like
bucket getter.
75% of me wants to be like, why? But Olympic Mellow is a special thing.
Yo, stop playing, man.
Just so you get
happen.
one last plane ride with the team.
Let that happen real quick.
He's one of the greatest
ones.
Olympians that we've had,
That's
low key. And it's like anything that Melo can do to be reminded that he's one of the greats, like we should celebrate.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. One person I need to see with Team USA is Russell Westbrook. I think that will always almost forever be the one human being that those motherfuckers do not want to deal with on a consistent
looking
basis.
at him like,
I agree on
bro.
basketball.
Like, yo, nah, bro.
Right,
On the court,
like,
this motherfucker's talking to
why is
me.
he moving
I could
like
see
that?
a random dude
Right,
Russ
like-
yelling in his ear, and this motherfucker be like,
I also would love
talking
that.
to me.
I would love that for Russ's. I would love that for Russ's story too. Like, hopefully he gets respect for doing that. He definitely gonna get the gold. You're not gonna lose if you got Russell Westbrook in your locker room. Like,
He
that's
about
not gonna
that.
happen.
Yeah, he's
and like
going 100 miles per hour.
I think he should walk away with an Olympic, like with that medal, just so he could, because he get a lot of shit almost for no reason, low key.
right?
That nigga averaged
He get
a
a lot.
triple-double for a few seasons.
And
Right.
they shit on him for
And
that.
they shit on him for that.
They
That's
like
why I
use
brought it
that
up.
to shit on him.
I mean, because they are looking at the efficiency of these triple doubles now.
Like
and, you know,
stat
once you
patterns
do
and
something
shit.
well enough, people were hating. So they were waiting on this moment to really try and
And-
tear this motherfucker down.
And he don't smile. And so he not out here making white people feel safe.
I feel you.
That's
And
very
then-
true.
And
He
they
in the
gonna
hood with
kill
it.
him in the
He
media. That's
Brody.
really what it is.
That's more so what I was just alluding to. You got people that
They
was
blackballing
waiting
him.
for him to
Right.
start
They-
fucking up.
They couldn't wait,
Yeah.
basically.
They
They're
were
like, oh,
definitely
this dude don't want to
waiting.
interview me. This dude's gonna be a dick. Gonna ask these questions like, oh, I can't
Yo,
wait till
the
he not
questions
Like
they were
salivating
asking
at
him,
this
shit.
though.
I can't wait till you
Yo,
not have
bro,
your
some of the
trip, though.
questions they was asking him, I was saying it in my mind before he said it. Bro,
lot.
what you talking about?
80% of the questions that all these athletes get asked are like, bro, what,
How did you
shut up.
lose? That be the question. So it's like, bro, what you talking about? You just watched me lose.
All right, this is a little bit off topic, but on topic. But when you think about how ESPN has had to shift, you think about how like
firing
athletes have their
folks.
own podcast. It's because
Yo,
a lot of
nigga,
shit is changing. Like what's
good.
acceptable,
People are
and how
using
you
their
talk
voice.
to athletes,
Right.
has shifted.
All that shut
Absolutely.
up and dribble. Shut
So,
up
like-
and dribble might have started that energy.
It started that energy,
And
then
it was over
and
for
niggas
that.
like Russ being dickheads.
And-
Marshawn
and niggas like-
Lynch being like, I don't want to get fined.
I'm
All
here
this
so I don't
contributed
get
to where we at
fined.
right now. Like,
Shout outs to Beast Mode, bro. Yo,
and shout outs to Russ because at the
shout
end of
outs
the
to
day, like,
Russ. Right.
Beast Mode was just a little bit more strategic in moving in the exact same way Russ is. Two Cali niggas too. You know what I mean?
I didn't even think of it, but yeah, they got that energy about them.
I'm glad to see Beast Mode up and running too, because I feel like I don't know if it was over the summer or the spring. I saw him get into a little car crash. And my man was sauced
he
up.
was bopped.
Yo, he be living his best life. I
mean,
feel
he
you,
was
but be
parked
safe,
up,
bro.
but he was
Come
drunk
on,
as shit.
come
He
on.
was
Low key a
Come
national
on.
treasure, man.
Come
Yeah,
on,
you beast mode.
You know, you're
Come
a
on
role
now.
model, much as you don't, whether you like it or
Listen.
not.
Yeah,
Role
that's
model,
a fact.
bro.
You know, in the hood, you a role model.
No
Niggas
question,
fucking-
bro.
The
Like,
fact that you
come
saying
on.
you not
Just the
got
way you
certain
are.
niggas like, oh, that's my man.
That's my man.
that's
Like, that
my
made
dog.
people want to fuck
He
with you
gonna come
more.
Say,
Like,
listen, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
That's a
He
fact.
gonna bust down some Skittles during the interview.
Nigga like, yo,
That's
I
my
fucking love
dog.
Skittles too, my nigga.
It's
That's
over.
crazy.
He just a
Yo.
good guy like that.
That's crazy.
I love good guys and all of that shit, bro. I love the good
Beast
guy
mode.
shit. But listen, man, you take care of yourself.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah,
Take
don't
care
do
of
too
yourself.
much. Don't
Also,
do
we
too
all know
much.
you're supposed to get that ball, so it's like,
Oh
definitely,
man,
we
right
all
there,
you're
you
supposed to
know,
get that
that's
right.
a chip. But yeah,
That low key makes you even greater. as
No
a football
question.
player. We all know they just hate it. Like you
they
was
just
too real a nigga.
chose.
It's like, nah,
they
we can't.
chose to lose. Like
can't.
how?
Yo,
Russell Wilson loves
That's
Jesus.
crazy.
They're like Russell Wilson loves Jesus out loud.
I'm not gonna lie. Feel like I've been tuning in to Undisputed now that Richard Sherman's on there to hear him talk about that Super Bowl with Skip. Like I want to hear that live.
is crazy,
I don't know how
bro.
y'all feel about the new shifts in the sports world, all the sports media, how everybody,
I
all
don't
the
know how to
partnerships
feel.
and shit.
We getting into it.
I mean, we could talk about it. We talk about current events. We might as well. We could shift into
Touch
that.
on some shit.
I don't know how y'all feel about it because I've been,
Everybody got
I
fired,
I
yo.
watch
That's
other,
whack.
I watch other shit, just to take some pointers and to improve on the shit that we got. So it's like some of the things that I've been looking for, particularly with Undisputed, is that topic. Like I'm waiting for them to tell me
What happened,
about
bro?
how you feel giving Tom Brady a ring. Like, bro, one of them rings he got was definitely a
Handed.
gift. Like,
I ain't
Here
gonna
you
lie.
go.
If I'm gonna be real, I watched one episode of Undisputed. My man Michael Irvin could not stay in his chair And I was just like,
oh, he was about to bust a vessel in there.
Oh my god! I was just like, yo, this might be too much for my mornings. Like it's like, yo, this.
He was
yelling.
It's too early, my dog.
Keyshawn out here trying to be cool.
Calm.
It's like, yo, there's too many wideouts.
Oh.
And I feel like I don't know if Skip was feeling it out, but Skip just seemed overwhelmed. I feel like Skip was like, damn, I just loved having that one nigga.
Yo, can't talk.
Like
as the episodes progress, you see Skip trying to take more control. Like, yo, bro, let me get this off, y'all, before y'all start.
And I feel like yelling.
Yeah, you bugging because if you got a green room with them three niggas together before the show starts, Michael Irvin is like, we gonna get this nigga out of here. We gonna take over this show. Like,
I definitely feel like that's going on when Skip's not in the room.
Low beam, like, yo, bro, this our show.
We come from ESPN. Like, yo, look at this Fox shit. We come from ESPN.
This our show now.
Come take this shit.
That's crazy. I ain't think of that.
Side, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like seeing my man Shannon. I don't know. I've seen Stephen A. just on this tour where it's all about how it's like I help protect my man from the industry. Mm-hmm. It's like it's giving very like this nigga needed me. And I'm giving him the football section.
Yeah, I can kind of see what you're talking about.
And it's like because Shannon to me could talk about anything Stephen A. could talk about. It's not just football.
He play football for real. Like Stephen A. ain't playing no sports.
But I've also just battled with Skip for 6 years on a show that's arguably why your show is bugging out. Your show bugging out because of how I'm moving, talking about
because of me, yeah, low key
me.
Because of me.
Like the white dude that set you off, like he didn't even know. Like none of y'all could do what I could do. I'm Uncle Shay Shay, bro. Yeah. I got Chris Brown telling me he gonna smoke J. Cole in a one-on-one. Like,
yo, that's what I was just about. I was waiting, but yeah, I'm glad you brought it up.
So I feel like
Chris Brown was humbly saying he don't know.
Chris Brown was also lit. Like I feel like I got one humble minute, and then after that minute,
I gotta go Chris Breezy.
He said 100,000.
I gotta
go 0 to 100. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Said,
I ain't watched the whole thing. I just seen the clip.
He said, what if we put 100,000? Nigga said 100,000. Oh nah. He can't be me. Can't be me. Like yo, I'll bust his ass for 100K.
See, I ain't see that part. He went crazy.
And then Gabe Vincent. I'm playing.
I ain't gonna lie. That's the only thing that turns me off to the shows. Cause I feel like you're getting a filtered Shannon. Yeah. Like I can't talk to you the same way. I can't come to the studio with Henny and fucking
that's what I'm
and
That's
Duchess.
what I'm into.
Like I'm not doing that.
Mickey Mouse ain't having none of that.
You feel me? So you gonna have to catch all of that type of shit on Club Shay Shay. And he's doing something with Chad Ocho now, which is cool. But I feel like they're just polar opposites on certain topics, like certain things that they like to do. And it's like you could tell. Like, there's no shame in Chad Ocho in the same way there's no shame in Shannon Sharp. But Chad Ocho is super fucking cheap. Like, he's not talking about living in the same way that Shannon Sharp is not talking about living. So I don't know how long that shit going to last.
Respectfully.
I mean, I feel you. And part of me feels like that should exist because
might make
Shannon
a good
is so
show.
Stifled on it. You know what I mean? He got to be able to, like, be a little bit more consistent.
Right.
And he got the big bro on Ocho. So it's like, Ocho cool with getting his ass cut. If Shannon could just keep cutting his ass, because it's like a lot of what Ocho be on is very cuttable. It's very cuttable.
You gotta
That's
get
my
that
man, though.
Nah,
my man said nothing but Mickey D's whole career. It's like I don't.
He still gets it to this day.
He shouldn't be saying
he don't
that.
wear
but
real
it's like,
diamonds and shit like that.
Real hood nigga shit. Like,
he said
like,
he don't wear real diamonds. He go buy them regular.
And I love him for that.
Ear.
I love him for that. Because at the end of the day, he knows that he's saying what other niggas are doing. Right. But other niggas would never say.
Would never say.
That's what I'm
with you.
And I fuck with Ocho for that.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't want him to change. I don't want neither one of them to change. I just feel like the dynamic. Will it last? I don't know. I hope it does.
Does it work right? Like
I agree.
I hope it does. Anything black owned.
It could work.
I hope that shit work.
You know, people like to see people clash. They just gonna argue about shit.
They waiting for us to have some big argument.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's the one that's gonna go viral.
That's the one that's gonna get 100 million.
We fucking going at each other.
Because we definitely do go at each other.
It just
sure.
don't be on
It got to be something more random. That's what I'm
know?
saying.
Me and this nigga was arguing over Bobby Portis like a few nights ago.
Yelling though.
Because you know I'm a nigga that'll argue about Bobby Portis.
Yo, bro.
Y'all niggas is crazy. I know.
Yo, bro. Nah,
I know. Y'all niggas
ain't want to bring it in.
Y'all might as well tell me what the debate was.
It's too late now, bro.
We was basically like, does Bobby? No. Oh, okay. All right. I can even.
Before you start,
Yo.
this is my favorite part about these two niggas arguing.
We
Afterwards,
get wild,
you gotta
bro.
ask them what the fuck was y'all arguing about in the first place, bro. I
lot
promise
of
you, if
times we
any
don't
one of them
know.
can tell you the answer, you can pay them.
A lot of the times we're debating the same answer. We got the same answer.
Also, sometimes like I can even admit, sometimes I'm coming with a level of like aggressive disrespect over a particular aspect. That like I'm very hard to, like. So basically, I was saying that I think that Bobby Portis in his role is better than Julius Randle in his role.
Okay.
I super disagree with that. I think that Julius Randle is better than
I'm
him
willing to
in
tell
every
everybody involved.
aspect of the game.
Everybody involved that when it comes to Julius Randle in general, I'm probably not objective. Like I can't.
Bias,
That's
bro.
a step.
It's a ride.
That's
I
step
can see
one.
him from a very
That's step
particular
one.
lens. Like, I
see him from the same lens as you, though. That's the thing. It's like, yo, I see all of that shit.
Double pumping layups. It's just like, and I feel like if his job is to be a star, no, I would love to have him in a situation where he's not the star. I feel like if he were a sixth man, I'd be with the shits. He would be smoking Bobby Portis in the six-man category.
He will smoke Bobby Portis.
If his brain was ready. But I'm asking Bobby Portis to come in at the 6th, 7th man, give me 11 and 6 with good D and rebound every night. You gonna give me that every night?
Yeah,
You gonna foul the nigga I need every
six
night?
man Bobby
So
Portis.
my problem is the size of these roles are so significantly different.
Yo, what does Bobby
For
Portis
me to compare
have
how
to
good
do?
at you at doing simple things compared to me being asked complex things.
We shouldn't be asking him to do
weird.
that. That's what I'm saying. We should.
But the thing, whether we
He's
should
had
or shouldn't or
success.
not, doesn't eliminate the fact that people do.
Crazy.
And people don't ask Bobby Portis to do any of that.
I mean, that's because it's some years away. Like I'm not Chicago Bobby. And
I ain't gonna lie, you might have had a better argument with Chicago Bobby. I fuck with that.
I feel like niggas forgot.
Yo,
Chicago,
listen, I'm not
Chicago
trying
Bobby
to
was
shit
a
on Bobby
problem.
Portis.
fuck with Chicago,
I'm
Mike.
just saying,
And then
though.
they had to take something from Bobby when he snuffed mirror tick. They said you can't just break a white man's face.
shit, I
Yo, Bobby,
forgot about
Chicago
that
Bobby,
myself.
that was that dude, man.
I mean, Bobby done had a journey. Bobby had to humble himself.
Why he
man.
cranked it on? Why he looked like that? What's up with your man?
Mirror Tick don't even play no more.
Yo, Bobby,
Exactly.
what
He
you be
snuffed that nigga
on,
out the
bro?
league.
Why your eyes is like this?
I don't know why Mirror Tick went up to that crazy eyed nigga and said,
Oh nah, yeah, I wouldn't
anything
fuck
crazy.
with. I wouldn't fuck with
He
Bobby.
looked
I'll
like
hit
he
Bobby
gonna
with a
set
chair or
it on
something. Word.
himself.
I'm cool.
Bobby sets it on himself
I
in
ain't
the
with
mirror,
it.
like yo.
Yeah, right. Before he come out and play ball,
See,
he
Bobby
look at
calm
himself
down.
in the mirror with
And
them
get mad.
beady eyes and word like.
See, Bobby's
that nigga
calm now,
cold.
man. Bobby now is like, y'all just give you 11 and 6 off the bench, bro. That's
That'd be nice. That's nice.
But I'm
That's
saying we
nice.
was comparing that nigga to Julius Randle.
Yeah, but you gotta remember the
trash.
bias.
Nah.
You gotta you have to always account for the bias.
I do, but it's
No, he
fine.
was. He was accounting for
I'm
he was accountable.
He
Yo,
was
bro.
my bias. He was like, "Oh, yo, you biased." I said, "Yeah, he's trash."
Yo, but it's over for that shit when we talking about Bobby Portis because
Nah,
Bobby
but what
Portis
I'm
not
saying,
that good.
I'm saying
See,
when
that's
you
what
account
people
for the
use.
bias, you can control how much energy you put into certain debates.
no question.
Because when you account for it, certain things start becoming
Makes
funny.
more
Let's
sense.
like,
Also,
yo,
when you
wait.
say
It was
Bobby
funny.
not that good. You can say, I feel you when Bobby's not that
That's a
good.
trigger.
Like, Bobby's not that good at being a star.
If
I
that's
feel
a
you.
trigger, then how is Julius Randle is trash not? Like,
That's a trick, but I'm
Yeah.
not
It's a
denying that
trigger.
that's a
Exactly
trigger.
right.
But
But
y'all are
he's
being
trash.
triggered by the same kind of stuff, is what I'm
No
saying.
question.
But
Like,
Bobby's good.
Bobby's solid. That's
He's
a solid.
and
solid.
Julius Randle is good.
Is he solid?
He's a solid. Yeah, he's solid,
That's
bro.
crazy.
You don't like this nigga,
He's
and that's
solid.
fine.
He's not that
Cause
smart, but he's solid.
his IQ is not the greatest. He's better than
He's not
Bobby
that smart,
Portis
but he's
in
solid.
every aspect of the game.
So you saying solid, like in terms of solid basketball player all around? He's trying to get super technical, like solid mentally, solid as
I'm
a.
saying, yo.
That's
like,
He's
a
better
good,
than
decent
Bobby
guy. I'm using this
Portis
decent.
in every
if I got
shape
4
and
minutes
form.
left in the game.
Now you.
Oh, that's not
specifying.
fair.
You
can't
specifying.
You can't be solid.
I got Julius. I just watched
I
him
can be
game
solid
niggas
and not
all
be trusted
season
in
long.
4 minutes left. What you
I can be
mean?
solid, but
Yo,
not be
listen.
trusted.
I can
I
be
watched
solid
Julius
and not
game
be
niggas
trusted in the
last
last
season
4
with no
minutes.
issue.
Yes, bro. That's what I said.
That's crazy.
Bro, what you talking about? Listen, bro. I'm good. I hear you. That's a solid basketball player, guys. I ain't gonna disrespect.
They
Julius
both are, and one is actually
just stop
better
jump
than
passing,
the
bro.
other.
If you stop jump passing, these conversations
They
like
both
this
are solid,
don't happen.
and one is
And
actually better than the other.
bro. Like,
Like,
I can at least say,
Yo, one step at a time, my man.
just be
one
easy.
step at a time.
Go
Just
to your left and
ease
throw
up.
it on niggas. It's
Yo,
cool.
Ease up on the jump passes. One step at a time.
smarter.
One step at a time.
That'd
Be
be
smarter.
fire.
One step at a time, bro.
That's IQ-wise, you could be a lot smarter.
but you can't be trusted. That's different.
Yeah.
I mean, he still get trusted. He's on the
Who
floor
else
in the
is
fourth
solid
quarter.
that can't be trusted?
J.R. Smith, solid, can't be trusted.
Damn.
I could name you a few niggas.
I ain't gonna, cause JR, that's crazy. JR is so talented that it's like,
Can't be trusted.
I feel
You cannot be
But
trusted.
he's so
Hennessy,
talented
nigga.
that it's like, all right,
Henny.
man, you definitely qualify as
Henny and
solid. But
weed.
yeah, I can't trust
Can't-
you.
can't be trusted.
I can't trust JR.
Can't be
Like,
trusted.
But his ceiling is crazy.
It's a lot of
Sure.
niggas like that. It's
Julius
niggas with bigger
Randle's
ceilings.
ceiling is
Like
not
Dennis
cra- I
Rodman.
got-
It's not
Dennis
crazy
Rodman.
now though. But before, when you was fucking with him, it was good money, right?
Lakers Randall and Pelicans Randall, I believed in.
What
Yo,
the
that
fuck, my nigga?
Bro,
That's
when the-
crazy.
When
Alright,
the
cuz.
fans came back,
Wait,
You know
hold.
what?
But let me ask you a
Court
question.
adjourned,
Let me
cousin.
ask you a
You-
question because this is now.
You don't like that nigga, and
Right, but
that's
he don't like him. But
cool.
this
I
is
did,
this
though.
this is how we work. This is how me and him work. Let me ask you a question: is Pelicans Randall, Lakers Randall better than New York Randall?
No, he had less to do.
Here's why I can say you can be solid and not be trusted. Because no matter what, he was always solid. Could never really trust him.
and because nobody was asking him to do untrustworthy shit until Tom Thibodeau showed up and saw this nigga shooting threes and said, "Oh shit,
Making
you
them
could do that?
shits in.
Yo, bro, you could shoot 12 a night."
But that
Bro.
action is untrustworthy.
And-
Him shooting threes.
And you also not knowing yourself enough to say, "Yo, you know what, coach? We can win without me shooting 12." I'm not hitting 12.
But nah, that's
I'm not
what
doing
we
when I shoot
agreed
12.
on. The IQ of him is not knowing to say that.
I can't trust.
We
a nigga
agree
who-
on that.
I don't want to call a nigga dumb.
His
He's not that
IQ
smart
is
a basketball
off.
player. I'll
I'm
call
not
you a dumb
against it. We
basketball player.
agree
I've been
on
calling
that.
you a dumb
Yeah,
basketball
listen,
player, but-
we can all agree on that one, bro. That's where we agree at.
Right.
But is he solid? You can't say it. You like, nah, I don't like this
He's a
nigga.
solid player.
I feel like I'd rather have. I don't necessarily want Bobby to take the minutes that Julius Randle has.
No.
But if I didn't have Julius Randle and I had Bobby Portis on that team, I would
No.
feel more safe.
I would not. I think we
You
would lose a
feel
lot more
more
games.
safe.
More safe. Like if Bobby was coming off my
I'm a
bench,
Knicks
I
fan,
feel
so I
better
might be
than
saying
Julius
biased shit
Randle
right now.
starting.
Nah. I disagree.
Okay.
I disagree.
Here's my thing.
I've seen
I
Julius
agree
Randle
with
win
him.
games for us.
Right, and I agree
yeah,
with him in the
cool. I
sense
see
that
that.
I'm
Bobby
done seeing
Portis,
Julius Randle.
I don't see that in him. I don't think he could do that
I've seen
for
Bobby
us.
win. I've seen
No,
Bobby
I don't think he
contribute to
could
wins
do
on the
that
Bucks.
for us. But that's the Bucks. He has Giannis on his team.
I mean,
That's
I feel
a
like,
whole
I feel
different
like
pocket.
the Knicks would ask him to help more than the Bucks are asking him to help because we don't have Giannis.
Right.
I think that if Jalen Brunson had Bobby Portis, he'd be able to get a. He'd be
I
able to get what
don't
he
think
need
that
out
that's
of
a
Bobby
better
Portis.
situation than him having
I
Julius
think no,
Randle.
but the thing is that right now with Julius Randle, me being Jalen Brunson, all that I could do, it don't mean nothing. He wants to dribble. He wants to go 1-on at the top of the key.
He can also be
I
set
don't
up
think that
by
that's good basketball.
he could
Like,
also
to
be
me,
set up by
that's
him.
not a good basketball possession. Julius Randle
Okay.
with one hand at the top of the key, about to either chuck a three, step back three, or hopefully get to the basket. I don't trust him in the mid range. I just don't like that play, and he can't.
Okay.
I've never seen him play in a system. I don't see him really running pick and rolls with Brunson like that. He want to
He
stay
does.
in the corner.
He
want the
runs
three.
pick and rolls with Brunson though.
I feel y'all.
I see
I
Harden
think
style,
I feel like I'm having a
Harden
problem because y'all are talking about someone that's trying to fit
Is a
into
five.
a system compared to someone that's having a system ran around him. low-key.
He's the
Like-
actual star of the Knicks.
This
It's turning into
Like,
Brunson, but
I'm not gonna sit here and say Julius Randle exceeded in his role. He could have done so much better, but they are planning around him.
They gotta stop.
And now with that said,
was
now I
us
agree with
getting
you.
Brunson
Now
and the
to
rest
you, I'm telling you, I'm just done seeing Julius Randle here. So it's
I'm
like
cool.
I'm willing to see new bodies.
I'm cool too.
Only
I
reason
ain't
why
even
I'm with
gonna
the
lie.
whole Julius Randle Bobby Portis thing is because getting rid of Julius Randle means we have room to get more people, and I got Bobby Portis. It's like, okay,
Yeah, like,
I'm with that.
Right.
It's
Who
not
are
just
we
a
getting
swap for
besides-
Randall
Like,
for
I-
Pop.
I'm,
Right.
I'm also
So,
agreeing that I don't think
meaning-
it should be a clean swap.
It
Like, I-
cannot be. We would
no, it
lose a
shouldn't.
lot of more games.
But I just think that like our possessions would be cleaner if we don't have Julius Randle as a second or first
I understand
option.
what you getting at.
Like, because if Bobby
I
Portis
watched
is a
him
fourth
hoop for
option,
us.
that means the ball is just flowing in general. I think RJ
Okay.
Barrett's life is better.
Everybody left-handed on that team's
that's a
life
fact.
is better when you remove one more left-handed person. When you have
There's three
multiple
of them.
people
We
going the
discussed
same
this,
way,
we
it's easy to
discussed
guard.
this.
Yeah, I feel you.
We discussed
we
this
talked
2
about that.
episodes ago. Like all 3 of them are going that way.
Even though I think
So,
Brunson
yeah, it
goes
would
both
help.
ways. He just prefers one way.
He's going that
he's
way.
He's not a one-handed player.
Nah, he
He's going
is
to
a
the cup.
one-handed
He's
player,
going to the cup.
but because he's so smart, he can disguise it and make you feel like he's not. But
Okay.
Jalen Brunson,
They
when it's
all
going
going
right,
that
he's
way.
only gonna little scoop layup right. That's all
the
he's
Tim
gonna do
shit?
with his right hand.
Yo.
That's all he's gonna do with his right hand.
And protected with his Tim shit. That same exact layup.
I like the rest of that.
We got it. I mean, we just gotta tune in more. That's all. We gotta pay more attention.
Those are my boys. I be watching them. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
I know you passionate about
Like-
it, and this nigga don't like Bobby Portis. That's
I
why
love
we
the
gotta
nigga.
No, he
introduce
love
that shit
Bobby
to this.
I
Portis.
love the Knicks too.
Right. And I'm not against us getting, something for that. You feel me? But I'm just saying, as it stands, Bobby
Shout out
Portis.
to the women in New York City who still out here trying to show their ass in the rain.
In the rain.
Oh yeah, yesterday was an occasion. Yo,
I know
shout
you
out to my
listened-
cousin.
You listened to that
Vaughn,
Doja
man.
last night, white girl. You
Yesterday
you
was
feeling
Vaughn's
tough.
birthday. Vaughn
Shout out.
Bram. That nigga was right across. We was right across the street
Oh
yesterday.
yeah, shout outs to Vaughn.
That's
a
crazy,
fact.
bro. The fact that we shoot podcasts across the street from these motherfuckers' work
Yo,
spots is
listen,
is
he might
kinda
be in
dope.
there right now. Oh no, he might. I think he in Sweet Vicious. Matter of fact, shout out to Sweet Vicious.
okay. What y'all get into last night? What was that?
Yo,
like?
man, it was a nice occasion, man. I forgot the name of the bar, but they had Rampage in there. Yeah, I
Okay.
was locked in, man.
That's fire.
Shout to Bombay. Regular
This
shit.
motherfucker still drink Bombay.
That's
y'all.
my
I
shit,
can't do
Bombay,
it, man.
And they robbed me in there.
Oh yeah, they gonna get
They
you.
like, yo,
yeah.
you want Bombay? Let me, yeah. What you got in your pockets, bro? Just let me get it. Let me get it all.
That. That's crazy though. Like, how many motherfuckers coming to asking for this? What you gonna charge me out the wazoo for?
Hey,
You
listen.
should be
Also,
thanking me.
I'm
I
saying.
ain't gonna lie, Bombay should be close to the well. No offense. That should be.
That's
close
how I
to the-
feel.
I would have thought, but nah.
Like
they charged
Hendrix
me for
and
that.
Seagram's.
I mean, I'm a Bombay fan.
I
I
don't really
think
know
they
if
taste
Seagram's
better.
is that much farther than Bombay. I feel like they kind of.
Oh, Seagram's is real dry.
Seagram's is higher than Bombay.
It's
Ooh,
possible.
Good question. Yeah, I think so.
The company is
More reputable.
super like.
Like I know Hendrix to me is top of the line gin.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best gin to me. I could.
Is it the most expensive gin? Yeah.
How much is it?
I mean,
Expensive.
It's,
Most expensive.
it's 60 for the small. For the
Oh
small
yeah, they
black.
ODing.
Like it's not,
The
yeah.
30 of Bombay is about this big. So yeah.
Damn.
I can taste the difference when I drink Hendrix. I love Hendrix. I'm not gonna lie.
I love Bombay because it's like roots and berries, bro. They telling you the ingredients on the side of the bottle.
I love Bombay because it's easy to mix with other shit.
Lemonade,
Like, I don't
baby.
want to think
yeah.
about drinking that shit straight.
I'm a straight drink that.
I
Yeah.
could drink that shit with almost anything.
But you can drink that shit with
Yeah,
anything.
that's why I think gin is superior to vodka.
Mm.
I was never really a vodka kid, but like
They also don't make
Gin, I
flavored
think-
gin like that.
gin definitely goes well with the citrus, goes well with the orange or the pineapple, goes well with the cranberry, goes well, you know, the red
goes
juice.
well.
Like,
Don't
it's,
matter what
it's
you
a
wanna
good
do.
blender.
Don't matter what you want to do.
That's a valid point.
Shit, since we on talking about current events where we going now, I want to make sure I shout out Ode to the Filler again in Imani because I
Ode
feel
to
like
the
we
Black Filler.
we did it on the first take, but not the second take. We was at that shit. What was that? 2 weeks ago? Yep.
Damn, man,
I think
man,
it was
I
2
missed
weeks
it.
ago.
I fucked that pack up.
That was nice, man. I'm so proud. I'm so honored to be able to even go and fucking witness
right.
black string musicians like
No question.
in one space. Like that shit is dope, man. I could bring
Yeah,
my girl
times
to
I've been.
fucking musical events like that. Like
Yeah, shout outs to Imani for being one, a brilliant musician, also a brilliant curator.
Right,
you know,
she
a
cultivated that
coordinator.
vibe,
She does a
word.
lot of this herself. Very community based, and honestly, yeah, again, like she gets black. I've never seen a black person playing the violin ever, and I've seen everybody that like 98% of everybody I've ever seen. She somehow like brought in front of me.
that's
question.
fire.
Like that's people that have been on tour with Beyonce, been on tour with me, get like crazy shit. Like, you know what I mean? So shouts to her for just like You know what I mean? She's building something, so respect.
Shout out everybody that performed too. I feel like I always go there and run into somebody that I either went to elementary school or middle school or high school with, and of course we did that again. Shout out my boy Elliot Bliss.
Good vibes.
What's the word? Max Flair, George, nigga, I know you, bro. I don't mean to put your government out there, but I know you, bro. I known you. It's 20 joints.
Put your pain
like,
in.
sir, I don't even think people really understand knowing somebody for 20 years.
A lot of people
like,
didn't make it.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that feeling.
A lot of people didn't
20
make it, yo.
years.
I'm blessed.
We're blessed. To say
like,
blessed as a tribe to have people for 20 years and there not be no ill will.
I mean, we basically our whole lives.
No question. You feel me? That's right. Like,
but like even outside of like our block shit, I have a lot of like 20-year friendships for sure. I'm appreciative.
It's crazy.
Also, shout out to Elliot's cousin Elijah. Dope ass DJ, musician, you know what I mean? Every time I hear him spin, he's super sick. He gets better every time. Like,
and it's crazy because we was at the last Ode to the Fiddler and he was DJing. And I'm like, yo, that's dope, bro. This motherfucking fake nice. Like, that's he was DJing alongside in tune with the fucking violinists and shit like this.
Nah,
so
that's
they doing
real.
hip hop blends with the violin. Dope. This one I come to, that's this motherfucker cousin. I'm like, yo, bro, what in the world? Like this your cousin? That's crazy.
The web is getting crazy. Like I feel like gotta just get our ducks in a row. For like every
the
week
ducks is ducking, man. The ducks is quacking. They
like
quacking.
Them is definitely quacking.
Just
quacking up.
Them is definitely getting lined up.
We right now becoming beacons of energy sonically just by doing what we doing right here.
Nah, no question.
Like shit, definitely
forward movement for sure.
Definitely gonna open it up soon and allow some of these people to come grace us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gonna get that shit together. A lot of people been talking about coming through, showing love. Just getting a little cameo. And we could, like I said, I've known a lot of people for 20 years. So we're gonna have to figure this out because everybody not gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. We're gonna get as much as y'all, everyone that really needs to come and make an impact, everyone we feel it will really make a difference is definitely gonna come and be here with us. I don't know if it's gonna be just opening up the fourth seat, so just have other people here, or is it just gonna be just a different setup altogether, a different studio? Right. We'll figure that out, but I am listening. We are listening. We hear you. We appreciate the love. We appreciate you even wanting to be a part of this shit. I got you. Trust me. And shout out to all my other 20-year-old friends and shit that show me love just off the strength that we doing this. Just appreciate the fact that this is in existence.
No question.
They're not asking to join the show. They just saying, yo, bro, keep going.
And tapping in and making sure that they a part of it.
That's love.
Way. Right.
That's the love that I feel the most. Those are the niggas that I want to invite the most. They're not even asking me to be on the show.
Me for nothing.
Like,
they
just glad to see us.
Shit. Respectfully, see us doing well.
So we gonna come out with some new shit. What's up with the music, man? We was supposed to talk about music. I know my man want to talk about this Doja Cat album. We gonna get some of that in there, man. I didn't get a listen. I didn't get a chance to listen, man.
Before I even get into the Doja, just for the ladies in general, first off, shout out to Libra season. First day of Libra, well, might be a second day of Libra season.
I think that's my sun or my moon. Libra moon or sun. I think it's my moon.
It's your moon. Because you're a sun Gemini.
There you go.
So I'm clearly a wizard.
There you go.
I'm also a Libra moon and rising. So yeah, I'm definitely trying to tap in. But honestly, like I'm just been tapping into a lot of the ladies and their vibe that on their album. Finally got to listen to that. That shit was smooth. I'm not gonna lie.
Fire.
I will say, she had an interlude, which was like a bit of a remix to like the song before it, and I feel like every time I wish that interlude was the one that was like 3 to 4 minutes long instead of a minute.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that's a lot of people's albums, man. There's the shortest song on the album, usually the best song for me.
But she did it like 3 times.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not surprised. A lot of people, they have these little cut scenes, or they'll have a song, and then at the end of that song, it'd be a snippet of another song, which should have been the fucking song that you put on the album in the fucking first place.
Do that?
Like, good segue. So SZA just dropped that Snooze video. At the end of that is a song that's not on her album, but it's for the deluxe that she's about to drop.
Oh yeah,
especially because she was on some
trap out.
Apparently, I heard that she felt like that album was a little bit her in a more toxic mental space than she wanted to be. The song at the end of Snooze, that OD Diamond.
Oh,
bro,
yeah.
that is my
I
fucking
fucks with that.
Shit crazy.
I fucks with that. She bodied that.
Shit
Shouts to
crazy.
any woman right now, because I understand that like the balance between men and women is at a very dark
It's in a strange place
right now.
I'ma blame somebody in a minute, man. Remy Ma, what's your problem, mama?
Shit.
But
You know,
Yo, Rem, you
Even-
can't be doing that.
Shaq
yo.
gonna say what he gonna say, but like let's take any blame aside. We do need to come together between universes. I appreciate SZA and I also appreciate Doja. I feel like being intentional and celebrating love in the way that they see it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And appreciating men and the men in their lives that evoke the songs that they were making.
Respectfully.
Now, that Doja Cat album.
Because that's rare.
That Doja Cat album was way like. She's a genius, bro.
Yes.
Like when it comes to like the songs that she chose to be the singles and how controversial they were, I stepped into that album really thinking I was gonna hear some wild bullshit, hear some wild demonic, and it's just granted.
I feel you.
If you even listen to the single she dropped, you could tell that she's trolling the fact that like a lot of y'all are trying to place her into these Illuminati pockets. She came through with real hip hop on that album. Like she said she was gonna rap on the next shit. I forgot until like I didn't even realize that she was really rapping on all these records that she was dropping the singles. Yo, she went in. Production was solid. Yeah, I mean it gave me very like Eminem-y. Like you having fun with that shit, and I feel like she just wanted to let niggas know she had a different flow.
I thought you meant like
she had a different flow on every record.
Okay.
Like, it was a real like testament to like, oh, you got bars, and she was saying some shit. It's like things that, and also you know what I mean, she was rapping about that nah.
Yeah, she had her pum pum on full display in that video you post.
Lil Kim energy, like it was like nah, that's definitely photo shoot music for me going forward. So it's like I appreciate it.
I've been listening to some Poison. I feel like, man, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to my boy Sleepy. Sleepy Hollow dropped his shit, bro. I've been listening to Mad Poison.
That shit hot.
It's alright. I just when you're consistent in terms of your flow and your delivery, it's hard for me not to at least give you a chance in terms of your musical output.
Respectfully.
So I'm a give you a listen. I'm definitely gonna give you a listen. Like when you in that drill category, like I got songs from Fabio. We got to do that too because I gotta get some best verses in. That's something that I definitely want to touch on. So next episode, don't be surprised if one of these artists is gonna be on here. Not on the. I would love for them to physically be on the show, but we're gonna dive into some music because I ain't gonna lie. Next topic might have to be I need five of the best Future verses. I need that. I need that. I ain't gonna lie, that's something I need. But in terms of what we talking about now in Sleepy Hollow, I just respect Homeboy's hustle. I respect the way he approaches music.
He grinding out right now. I ain't even gonna lie.
Like his samples, the way he does his song, he's always trying to get. I don't know. It's hard to put into words. Like he picks the right sample to get you to sing the sample, and he'll be rapping in the whole song ago. But when the hook come on and the sample is playing in the back, it's just yo, bro, like that's. Yo, what is this sample from? Like,
yo, crate picking is a part of the artistry.
Yo,
like as much as I love Nas, like it was one of his biggest critiques. It kept him from being an obvious, you know what I mean, in some people's eyes. That crate picking is real. Shout out to Ross, like niggas was really elite. Currency.
Oh yeah,
and I don't listen to him too much, but I don't really listen to Larry June. But I've never heard Larry June on a tune that I wasn't like, oh no, this is a vibe.
It's always
he has his own vibe. I appreciate Larry June. He has his own vibe. He's a 3 a.m. rapper.
On the Larry June.
Yeah, I want to check him out more.
You guys I shout out all my 3 a.m. rappers. I definitely like niggas that I could listen to 3 a.m.
Smoke a spliff too, right? Good vibe.
So shout outs to that Wayne verse on that Nas album.
Yeah, listen, y'all. I told y'all Wayne better than Nas on my shit, but niggas look at me crazy.
Wayne better than everybody with Jay-Z, bro.
Like I think give Wayne put out another fire album. Wayne better than Jay-Z to me too, bro.
Wayne did not bite off a lot of niggas like how Jay-Z bit off a lot.
He did bite.
And I think Jay-Z might be the father of biting off of niggas because he bit Big's whole album.
I'm with that.
He only got 2 of them.
I'm with that.
And I love Jay-Z. I fucks with Jay. Got words. He's a wizard, but he bit off a nigga's
like,
whole album.
That should be like Kobe. It's like, yeah, you bit off Mike, but who else can do that? Like, you know what I mean? Who else can put in the pain?
That's a valid.
That's the first time I ever heard that.
That shit was fire. Cause I fucks with that.
I kind of give him that. I don't give a fuck about half of that shit though, because at the end of the day, the difference for me, Wayne had another nigga writing his complete flow for him. Like a nigga was writing your entire verse. He had
multiple niggas writing for him. They talk about Gilly. They talk about Currency.
I'm gonna be objective because I'm gonna be objective. The most important era after that was the Joel Santana era. Because that's when you became a fucking rock star and started making rock star songs. And now you can rap on
real
anything.
Fly. You started wearing Bape and getting real fly.
Like,
well, Harlem is. Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. He gave him some
that's
sauce.
That's why Wayne has a special place for me because, like,
right, I can't feel my face. He show respect to the Dips for that because niggas gave him some sauce.
Brooklyn wasn't gonna give you that. No offense.
It is
Queens,
what it is.
Nobody else was gonna give you
Brooklyn
that.
gave Jay-Z some sauce for that.
I mean, no one was gonna give Wayne that.
Okay.
Wayne wasn't gonna go to no borough to elevate where you feel me?
Oh nah, yeah.
Dip said at that time, it's like, nah, this is it. Suck it or not, pause. Like, you feel me? Like,
yeah, that was a time to be alive for me.
This is a different era. Like,
that was that.
Suck it or not era. Mixtapes. These little niggas don't got mixtapes.
Like, I was a little nigga and this shit was turned up. Like, shit was turned up over that song, and I was a young nigga.
I was a kid. Word.
It's crazy.
I had a ball.
Cause I want to know. I want to know how y'all feel about this Jim Jones Pusha T shit. Now that we actually talking about music,
I think Jim body push right now. He ain't say nothing else. He got to say something.
I think that the song Jim Jones did after the first one was fire. I think what Pusha T is saying about him in particular is fire. He's just not going on an entire song doing verse for verse like Jim Jones.
Also,
did.
I feel like the way I put my song out, like just me, which I feel like on some level that loses some street niggas. Some street niggas don't care about no fashion show shit. You doing that at a Pharrell thing. Like,
if it's a beef, then we not gonna give a fuck about that.
Okay.
Y'all gotta. If it's rap, we gotta battle. And if it's a battle, your little one ball, I got a whole bunch of balls for you.
But for me, I honestly don't
that's
think
how
that
I
Pusha
take
T
it.
is
I'm
looking at
as
Jim
an
Jones
artist.
as a, like, I don't think he's.
So he should have never had said nothing about Jim Jones.
No, it's the fact that you said something to me, and it sounds like you said that to me because that Toronto nigga was like, "Fuck that nigga." And
which
because
is probably
you now
true.
Getting money with this nigga in whatever capacity I do.
Also, what Jimmy said is true too, though. Like
what?
I'm just saying that Drake is he thinks that Drake. He said that he thinks Drake is a better artist than Push.
But that wasn't. That's where the beef was. It was when he went further and said like, I know niggas that don't know no Pusha T music.
That's what the beef came from.
Sure.
And that's where it's
all of the above. But I'm just.
But it's like, again, when you saying that Aubrey shit and then you gonna go double down and disrespect me. Now it's like you doing that shit for that nigga. So my beef ain't really with you. I still got beef with that Toronto nigga. This Toronto nigga got fucking old niggas coming at me sideways like, what?
Hey, man.
And that's why I did the Pharrell shit, because apparently...
We talking about a battle rap? We talking about battling and rap?
But this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that, like, I can see Jim Jones having that energy. I don't think Pusha T cares about him like that. I feel like when you get to the Drake talking about I took Pharrell's chains and melted them shits on Meltdown on the Travis Scott, that's why I think Pusha T's brain is at.
Right.
That's why I'm going to do this at the fashion show. Because I'm really more talking about you
that probably
talking about
is
my
true.
niggas. Jim Jones is some ancillary nigga. It's like, if I'm Pusha T...
But if you mention a nigga in rap, you already know how that goes. Don't mention me, and then when I come for your throat, you don't have nothing else to say.
I think
when it was Drake, he had everything for Drake.
I think he gonna say something else.
Yeah, but think about it.
I get it.
Exactly.
I took your statement. I understand it fully.
Gonna feel like you're not worth my time. Didn't Freddie have beef with Jim too?
Freddie Gibbs?
I don't know. I know he got beef with.
I feel like Freddie Gibbs kind of fucked up rap beef, and I don't know. Like, I just feel like his last 2 years just beefing with niggas just kind of made Twitter.
I feel like he was being a troll, bro, and he too old for that.
Yeah, and I think trolling kind of makes rap beef weird now.
Yeah, but
it is.
That's the case. 50 Cent started that.
Exactly. It been weird.
But 50 was trolling in the rap.
Right.
Now I feel like
in the rap,
Jay,
outside the rap.
whoever.
He's also
That's rap beef. That's what I mean. Like if y'all battling, anything goes.
Also, but the difference is 50 Cent's beefs are like I'll fuck you up. Like it got that energy of like.
Nah, they actually used to go.
Like I'll
left.
actually go see you.
Nah, they actually used to go left.
Now like niggas talk like that, but it's so Twitter. It's just weird.
It still be going left.
I think that Jim was trying
Depending
to bring
on
that
who.
energy on an authentic level. I just don't feel like
Because
it's like I'm gonna take my suit off. And
He
go
shouldn't
down
do
to block
that. He
and
really
find.
shouldn't do that. But this is rap.
But I also think
if
on a
you
rap
mention me
level,
in rap, I gotta mention you.
I think Jim Jones is eating off the fact that I'm not wasting my time on you. Because I think that if I did as a rapper, I think Pusha T would destroy that nigga. And I love Jim
That's
Jones.
a thought,
We from
but
Harlem.
he got to do that for me. If we battle rapping, you got to do that. You got to come out your
Okay.
pocket and say that shit about Jim and end him. That's it. That's rap. That's how you battle in rap as an artist.
So here is why I think that's not necessarily gonna happen is because for me, in terms of making songs, Jim Jones can make more songs. So that's why I can make a whole song about you, whereas I'm Pusha T.
Nah, you
I'm
lay
a
with that, cuz. I
punchline
understand.
rapper. So I'm gonna give you
So
a couple
destroy that nigga.
punchlines.
Nope.
But I'm not
That's
gonna. I
unacceptable.
can't waste a whole song on you. You're not as big
If we
as
battling,
Drake.
Yeah,
and
you're
if
not-
you're not, then fuck
I'm not
you.
gonna get the
I've
same
seen, it's
credit.
not the first time I've
You
seen
feel
that.
me?
Like certain niggas, I get that.
Yo,
like,
because at the end of the day,
I'm not gonna give you my
to Shaw's
shine.
point, it's like I'm punching down.
Like I'm
I
not gonna
don't
get the
really
same
gain
credit
as
for
much
beating you that I'm
Right.
gonna get for beating
You
Drake.
punching at me in general.
all of that
is put-
shit is fine, but in rap, when you mention a nigga, it be smoke. And
I'm
that's
with you.
what it
I'm not
is.
saying it's not
I
smoke.
feel what
Mention
you're
the
saying, but
nigga.
I think you're talking about a very specific percentage of the entire scope. You're talking about the authenticity of keeping it actually hip hop. That
Exactly,
matters, and that matters.
Exactly.
But
As an
outside of
artist,
that,
that's
though,
gonna matter more than anything else to me.
I think that I think that would have been true 10 years ago, 20 years
Even
ago.
to this day, because
Nah, I don't
it
think it's
ends
the same.
niggas' careers, bro.
Pusha T
yes.
is and my point is Jim Jones has no way of ending Pusha T's career. I don't think his raps were that good to end my career. I
Nah,
don't think his raps
he-
were good enough to even warrant a response.
I see. That's your
Like,
that's
if
your
Drake-
personal
like, if
business.
Drake said-
I think
if
it was.
Drake
I
put
think if
half
a
the-
nigga say something like that about me, I have to respond
If
as an
Dra-
artist,
if Drake said-
especially if I'm Pusha T with all these balls and whatnot.
I mean, I
That's
guess I also
me.
got to listen to what Jim Jones said because what Jim Jones said didn't really reach me.
Yeah, no, see,
I respect it.
and that's what I was just about to tell you. I think you should go back, listen to it again.
I listened to.
He
that shit a
should
couple
definitely
times.
respond to what he's saying, for sure. But I just don't think he's going to get the same credit for beating Jim Jones the same way he will for beating Drake.
I think that Jim
Like,
Jones.
I'm
gets a-
going to put a whole song out about Drake.
Yeah. Jim
Nah, I
Jones is
get
gonna
it.
get
I
some
get it.
bars in a song I drop about Drake. Like you're gonna get some lines, you're gonna get half a verse, you're gonna get a moment.
You feel me?
But I got a Drake. Like when I'm ready for Drake, that's when
what's
I
up.
address you. Because at the end of the day, your beef with me, you making it about me and you. But I look at you as a puppet for that nigga. So it's like on some real nigga shit. It's like I'm not gonna deal with your fucking minute man. If you the nigga that's sending these bitch ass niggas for smoke, fuck this little nigga. I'm waiting for you.
Nah, that's
When you
usually how the
come
beef
out,
go.
And when you come
Don't
out,
matter
I
the
will
beef.
address the fact that you sent. And then it's probably gonna look bad. Like when I lump y'all together, that's how I'm gonna address y'all. It's gonna look bad, Jim Jones. That if you moving for this nigga, that's bad because you're Jim Jones.
He should know better, though.
You don't need to be doing nothing on the behalf of Drake. No matter.
I don't think that
I don't
he
think he
needed
is.
to
Pusha-
do anything.
I think Pusha T should know
what
better
he
than
said
that,
was 100% true.
Yeah, Pusha T should know better than that. He's not necessarily doing anything for Drake. It just so happened to be in cohesion on that one interview.
They were
that
interviewing
asking
him and
about
asking
Drake.
who was better.
That's all. That's where that was. So if you're,
I think
if you're
that
tight
Drake
in
is
that
better than
response-
Pusha T at making music.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
But, I mean, we can all-
what was wrong with what Jim said?
He didn't just say what you just said.
Okay,
I was about
he
to say
added on-
because I was about to say we all can say our opinion on it and then not come off as disrespectful. There's a way that you also can where you're adding smoke. Now there's some nigga that can have smoke for me and I don't give two shits about that. That nigga's not on my radar. But if I feel like you are a fucking minion for another nigga, then I'm really looking at a collective wave that I'm gonna attack your whole situation.
Right. I'm not against
Like
that.
that's just me. Just because in terms of resources, in terms of time, like, no, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make a diss record, and I'm gonna be rolling with my niggas at the fucking Paris Fashion Week. We gonna drop this shit for my man's Louis Vuitton shit, because I know that's really like I probably know Meltdown is coming. Like you feel, it's too strategic. Like they're too strategic. Like he's with the Kanye beef. This Jim Jones shit is more hip hop than the shit that they usually be doing. Like Drake is not even really in the hip hop beef like that. To me, the Meek shit maybe.
Nigga, the Pusha shit that we talking about.
What if
that
I
shit
told
was
you?
sub, and then he stopped that shit.
What if I
Push
told
got
you that the
crazy.
song? What if I told you that the song Pusha T put out in terms for the bars that he put out about Jim Jones? The song was about Drake. He just mentioned Jim Jones.
Nah, we said it. We discussed. I mean, I understand that. That's a lot of beefs are like that. You got 50 and M and everybody's coming at Benzino or somebody. That's how them shits go. Whoever's in your camp could
Or
get
like
a
I'm
shit.
Eminem, and it's like I'm just gonna address all.
Whoever is over there in y'all camp, y'all niggas are all together. So all of y'all niggas is up
one
for
nigga's
it.
gonna get the last verse. You gonna get.
I'm
you
not
gonna
mad
get,
at that. I didn't think that shit was good. I think Jimmy smoking him so far in the rap beef. So far,
I respect it.
I say you winning.
I respect it.
I say you winning. I don't think the game's over. But I
it's
say you
definitely not over to me.
I
think I need Push
to,
bro.
And
it could be over. He should not, because if he lose to Jim Jones in battling, that's that'll be real bad.
I'm
gonna be honest. I think he can lose and niggas just
yeah.
Forget
I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel like.
Or maybe
I believe that.
Well, they could forget about it, but I think Jimmy career go crazy.
I don't agree with that.
When I go to Twitter,
Fact.
it's not overwhelming that Jim Jones is winning this shit. On Twitter,
I'm telling you, Jim Jones is winning right now, and his career is not doing anything.
Exactly.
Anything different
Pusha T niggas who riding with Pusha T don't
It's
give
similar.
a fuck. And at the end of the day, in this world that we live in with algorithm, it's what I'm saying. It's not the same. It's old beef. Within your algorithm, that's all that matters. Like niggas over there can be like, yo, my man winning, These niggas over here is keeping my rent paid. I'm straight, and my numbers ain't dropped.
We gonna keep it a buck too. Where did he release this diss about Pusha T at? Because if Joe Buttons and them didn't have this nigga on the podcast,
it's a video.
Like that,
it's on.
He did a video of it, right?
Right. It's the one of them hanging the mic video.
But Joe Budden
what I'm saying is, when he got on a Joe Budden show and started talking about that diss, and they was playing the diss, that's when I really heard it. But then before that, I didn't even know that shit existed.
I didn't even hear it on Joe Budden's podcast. I heard it, but then I'm
but I mean, it started circulating in the streets. I'm not gonna lie, like Joe kind of let me know about the response.
I knew it was going to be a response. I seen this shit on Fashion Weekend. I knew Jimmy was going to respond to that shit.
But I'm saying, but the way,
come on, bro,
the way that the Fashion Week shit rang, nothing rang as hard as that. That's why
nothing is supposed to ring hard as that. That's not rap beef. That's a Fashion Week. That's Louis Vuitton.
He did rap beef. He did drop a rap verse for him though.
Right, but he walked to it.
He didn't walk.
He did walk. Him and his brother walked to the beat.
Oh.
They walked to it.
I mean, that's the same. That doesn't matter. Like
it's Louis Vuitton Fashion Week. That shit's supposed to jump more than the rap beef. That's cool with me.
I mean, he dropped the track. I mean, if I drop a track, you drop a track. We're rapping.
It wasn't no dropping the track. He released the unreleased track on the He released the unreleased track while they walked, which is super fire. This is what I'm saying. I love this shit.
Like he thinks
I live for it. It is a flex.
If you in his camp though, like that's what I'm saying. Let's take us in our Harlem Jim Jones side out of it. If you on his side.
That's a major flex. Don't get me wrong.
And if he says I'm not pressed to respond, you coming to him like, nah, nigga, you gotta say something. Or you gonna let him rap?
I mean, it depends on who you are. I'm the nigga that's asking him to respond. Me personally, I'm hip hop. I'm an artist, bro. I need you to respond to that. I think he's smoking you right now, bro. Get that nigga. That's me.
Him losing will make you'll look at Pusha T different if he loses to Jim Jones.
D would look at Push different if he lost to Jim Jones.
I also feel like that's exactly why I don't acknowledge.
And I love both of these niggas for being who they are.
Then I give it life for anybody to even feed into it at all. Like at the end of the day, like me saying nothing, you're waiting for my response to validate it. But at the end of the day,
no question. It's the Machine Gun Kelly.
We already know what it is. Nigga,
like Eminem wasn't supposed to respond to Machine Gun Kelly, but he did and ended his career. That's hip hop to me.
But also to me, Eminem
that's what I'm talking
do
about.
that.
No, that's rap battling to you.
No, that's hip hop to me. That's how that shit go.
Well, I mean, that's rap battling, which is a part of hip hop.
I say that's rap battling.
That's a part of hip hop. Hip hop is a lot of shit. Hip hop is dancing.
That's the only reason. That's the only reason why my brain is not accepting
semantics.
That. Like it's part of it. Absolutely,
it's a big part.
That's
of it.
That's a major part of it.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like
sure,
it depends. That's what I'm saying. Kanye is a major part of hip hop. Ain't rap battle nobody.
He rap battled 50 Cent. We led with that.
He didn't rap
He
battle.
did not rap
50
battle
Cent.
him. They argued over who's going to have the most.
He didn't rap battle.
And exactly,
Well,
that's
they
my
didn't
point.
rap
And that's
battle. They
hip hop.
battled-
But there's
That's
no
why I said it's not.
really
It's not
hip-hop.
about not just about rap battle.
It was.
was.
They didn't rap
That's
battle.
two hip hop artists arguing over their sales. That's hip hop.
That's rare.
I'm
in
just
hip-hop.
saying
That's
that,
the
like,
only time that shit
when me and
happened.
Shy
That's not
saying-
true because Jay-Z made a living off of comparing himself to other niggas in album sales.
What me and Shy saying is that, like, think of hip
That's
hop.
not the same
No,
thing
but
as-
think of hip hop as an entire circus. It's a big ass tent. In that tent, you have mad smaller tents.
Nah, I understand fully.
Exactly, rap battling can be a main event in an undercard.
That's
but
all
it's-
I just said,
yeah, that's
basically.
cool. I feel you. I mean,
It's
in
a
a way, I
big
feel you in the
part
sense that when
of it.
niggas engage in rap against somebody, there is a code that's.
Shit,
that's
I think rap
activated.
battling is definitely a part of hip hop. I just think hip hop is just bigger than rap
Absolutely.
battling.
I think
No,
I think
no
we all-
question.
Much
we all
bigger
say
than that.
I think
It's-
we
I
all
don't
The
think it's
music
as
is
big
far
as
more
as-
important than anything else. But I'm saying, once the music is done and niggas is battling, that might be second. Like
But
that really
also,
might
when it
come
comes to
second
rap
to the
battling,
music.
it gets in the
to the
it
actual
gets in the
music.
politics, it gets
Sure,
in the
I guess.
optics, it gets into mad shit. I could just see why
This is
Pusha
why
T is
people
like,
enjoy it.
if I engage, I validate you,
Which
by
is no
engaging.
question,
And
but-
I feel like if you,
It's
but
the
if
same in
but
everything
if
else.
I
It's
can
like when
do
you
that,
the champion at a sport, niggas is
But if
coming
I
for
can
you.
do that though, I have the leverage. So if I know I have the
Yes.
leverage on some meditation shit, the
Yes.
fuck would I even step out of my zone for? I could be still.
You don't have to.
That's what I'm saying. He
but
don't have
people
to.
do it.
Yeah,
Like, that's all
Jim
I'm saying.
Jones, and I feel
I
like
would
Jim Jones
rather
is
them.
praying for it. Jim Jones is praying.
No question.
Because you will give me the elevation that I and Jim Jones in some niggas' eyes don't need it. All this shit is subjective.
He doesn't.
But in some niggas' eyes who are Pusha T fans, they looking at him as a rapper and saying you're not even in the class of this man, which is true. Which is on a musical level, but not necessarily in a rap battle level. Which is why, like, I can make you more valid if I engage. But if I leave our careers
Agreed.
where they are,
Agreed.
let's let that shit just be what it is, nigga.
Agreed.
I'm a nigga that dropped my rap verse at Louis Vuitton shows, nigga.
Right.
Some niggas are gonna look at you like you a bitch ass nigga for doing that. Bet, go ahead.
I don't think that was
No,
no,
I don't
bitch
think
ass
you
thing.
say that.
Crazy.
I
Nah,
think
no,
Jim
they are
Jones
people.
is saying that.
What's crazy
Yeah,
here
I
is
mean,
I
if
feel
I was
like
Jim,
this-
I would
Yeah,
probably
exactly.
say that.
I feel like the same thing that happened with Drake and Pusha T kind of is happening here. Like, I don't think
That's a
Drake
fact.
respected
That's a
Pusha T to the
fact.
same level, and Pusha T came
great
out with
analogy.
one of the
It's true.
best diss tracks
But
about
this is
another
my-
nigga.
I feel like you're making my point with that. I need Pusha
No.
T.
no,
But the
I'm not
point
making
is
a
that
point.
same
I'm
energy.
feeding into what you want to see.
No,
Though.
but the point is that like that may not have helped Drake.
But it did though.
No, I don't
what
think it
helped
did.
Drake?
I don't think it did.
Him
I think
overcoming that shit.
no, I think you
Definitely helped
exposing
him.
my son. You exposing my
Nah.
Adidas deal. I was supposed to have a secret Adidas deal where I was going to unveil my son millions of dollars,
I
and you
don't know,
blew
bro.
that.
I
shit
think
up.
he
I
overcame it
disagree.
over time.
Yeah. Like we all going. You didn't kill me, but I
I
didn't want
think
you
he's
to do
a
that
better
shit.
artist than Pusha T is right now.
No, I'm not even talking
think he
about
was
the
always
artist.
And
a
he
better
lost.
Cabo,
He always
Cabo,
was.
listen to what we're saying.
He
He
lost a
always
battle.
was.
They doesn't usually go like that. When you lose a battle to a nigga, the other nigga usually takes off.
And I'm saying
wins.
that I think Drake,
That didn't happen
I think
this
Drake
time.
would have loved.
Nas beat Jay-Z in the rap battle, right?
Right.
Did Nas take over?
No.
That's
I said
not
usually.
how it always happens.
I said usually. That's like two
I can't
times
think of.
you
I
can
can't
name.
really think of a time where a nigga just usurped a nigga.
50
because-
Cent
I
lost to
couldn't-
Jadakiss in a rap battle.
Right. In his
50
career,
Cent didn't
he
lose
took a
anything.
major career hit. He does not
What?
make music
What?
no more.
What?
Bro, he didn't take a career hit for losing
Because
to
of
Jadakiss?
Jadakiss?
Not at all.
Not because of
I-
Jadakiss.
Not even a little bit.
I really
I think he
felt
Not
just
even a little bit.
He just didn't feel like
he
making music no
definitely-
more.
Not even a little bit.
He didn't feel like making music anymore. I feel like he got
I'm
ended.
nigga, I'm gonna go make power.
I think he got ended.
I'm
I
gonna go
think
make
he got
power.
ended. I think he got ended. I don't know why y'all feel like he just stopped making music.
I
feel
didn't.
like
I don't think he
got
stopped making
into a
music. He
battle and
continued
then-
to make
One,
music.
he didn't stop making music. He's 50 Cent.
he could not make singing songs no more after that shit. He got bodied by Jada.
I don't think that singing songs is
I'm
so
telling you,
popular
he got
anymore.
bodied by Jada and continued to do whatever the fuck he was
Yeah.
doing after that.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Just like Jay-Z. Just like Jay-Z.
Because the
continued to
Kanye
do.
fight came before or after the Jadakiss shit.
It might have been after.
Like I guess I gotta go back. All I'm saying is sometimes that shit does not happen that way. I agree that it's it's a part of hip hop. I'm not trying to
Also,
say
that
that it's not.
Jadakiss
Get
shit
their
was like
careers
it was a
ended. I
bunch
could
of
name a
dudes
lot of
that
niggas who
jumped
got
52.
ended.
There was a bunch of dudes that jumped 52, and only one of them came up because only one of them ever had the caliber of fucking with me. And on some level, I think that Jadakiss got his relevancy up because Jadakiss is relevant. He's always GOAT.
Top
the thing
five.
the thing is, there's hip hop, then there's mainstream.
Okay.
So like in a hip hop world, when you a hip hop head and you listen to niggas for their bars, you gonna put certain niggas in. Like Black Thought is him, but you know when you talk to certain niggas, they don't know who Black Thought is. So you got to talk about this shit in different ways. Like 50 Cent won on a lost on a rap level, but nigga, I'm so mainstream. My in the club, you can never topple me. Because only Michael Jackson has sold more records than me. No, it's a fact. Only Michael Jackson has sold more records off of a record. Like I'm in a place that like I'm diamond. You can't knock a diamond nigga off when you out here trying to get your masters. Like you just can't. But on a rap level, if we over here standing man to man, you can out rap me. You got it.
That's what the fuck we talking about.
When we
not talking about person.
No, but
that you could go
I'm
flex.
Saying, but what Sha was saying before is that like you're talking about the universe of rap battle while we're talking about the broader universe of hip hop. You could be a winner and loser in that universe and this universe subsequently.
That's not up for debate. That's a fact.
If I'm talking as if you losing a rap battle just never has an effect on your career.
It
does. I don't want to, like, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
trying to make sure that I'm not trying to discredit you and what you're saying.
We came up with more examples of it.
But I'm just talking about it. It's just certain scenarios are not absolute.
I could run down a list of niggas that got ended. Like,
but we also just gave you a couple that did not.
Gave you some that did.
That's all we're trying to say.
So all we're saying is
that's it.
It's in the air.
Is it even? Is what you trying to
tell? We can never tell.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not willing to say that it's even. I think that it's worse for you to lose it.
Even. We're saying that it's not
this rap battle.
No, but when you say
that's all I'm saying.
And we're saying that we can.
I agree with that. It's worse for you to lose a rap battle than it is for you to win.
That's all I've been saying this whole time.
Nah, but that's where we split hairs because that's not all you've been saying. We've been talking about a broader hip hop. That's all.
That right there, we will not argue. But there are other things that you said that make it a little. Also, shout out to Sha for, I feel like 10 seconds after this nigga was like, we haven't argued on the pod.
I told y'all.
It's a little bit my fault too because I brought up the Bobby Portis, but like, yeah, like this is how we usually get down.
This is more so how we talk to each other.
This is how we get down.
My man, they got us knocking on the door ready to wrap us up and shit.
Hold on. We might have to pipe.
So where we at with this? Before we go, where we at with this?
What are the things that you wanted? There were certain things that you wanted to talk about.
We talked about most of the majority.
Remy Ma?
Listen. Remy, you cheated on your man with a younger dude, and now niggas have a reason to not be faithful. Congratulations, black men across America watching you move and are saying, you know what? Fuck these bitches.
You better not do that. Yo.
All right, now I'm going to double that down because it's not that I disagree with anything that my righteous brother just said, but I will say that like women you can't be fully on some men ain't shit without looking at the fact that like, I also must be accountable for the fact that I am not perfect. No one here is perfect. Because at the end of the day, in this situation, everybody can objectively say that Papoose is everything that y'all say y'all want a man to be and do. And yet, that was not enough. Sometimes a woman is everything that a man says that he may want. And sometimes he will show that she is not enough. It's inner work that we all need to be doing collectively to get better. Remy Ma, put in some of that meditation, homegirl.
I was to say, y'all married.
My hands are clean.
Be nice.
You out here. You could be fucking the business up. That's a good nigga. That nigga held you down.
He could have been getting shiggy when you was locked down.
I hope those rap bars. I hope those battle rap balls are hitting in the bedroom. I guess that's it. Because
and I heard Pat put hands and feet on that nigga. Good for him. It is what it is.
America.
And that nigga rap too. That nigga rap. I stopped watching battle rap. I started watching battle rap again because of that nigga.
Hey man, shouts out to polyamory and open relationships, man. At the end of the day, he could have kept it fluid. That's Remy Ma.
Watch Sister Wives, man.
Remy Ma, you want to go get some shit off? Like, yo,
sit your girl down. Watch some Sister Wives.
If you was brave enough to tell Pap, I guarantee you Pap would have stayed with your ass, let you go get some side dick. Pap would have let you go do that shit, bro. Pap been holding you down.
If you'd have seen the video of him putting hands and feet on son,
I'm just saying it's different when you doing that shit and you didn't even have the decency to tell me. I'm finding out like this. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, but if I was holding you down while you was in jail. And you come out and you doing this now. It's like,
I'm saying, but if you come out and tell me, yo,
any heads up is better than a non-heads up.
Tell me I'm froggy. I just got out of jail. I'm feeling froggy. I gotta let you hop. Like, fuck, I'm gonna do if I let you, or I gotta let you hop away, bitch. Like,
but that's it, man. You got any last remarks, man? Nah, what you got for him? I'm sorry I put that last topic up on some.
Nah, hey, you know, it is what it is.
it's hard to comment because it's like, we're usually the cheaters. Now it's you.
How y'all niggas look? This y'all men's be go check her. Like y'all would check us.
Man. Men across America looking at you like this right here. You want me to do what? Oh, okay. You see Remy Ma? I don't know, man. Might take me a little bit of time. Might take me a little bit of time. I gotta think about this commitment thing one more time. I ain't doing it though. Everybody love. I'm happily in a relationship. All right. I ain't talking like I ain't about to commit. I'm committed. But Remy Ma, you fucking up.
And shout out, I ain't gonna lie. There's been a lot of breakups. Shout out to any relationship that's lasted through these torrential storms. I've seen a lot of mayhem,
ups and downs,
and I also see a lot of bitter single people. Man, you need to sit down with yourself and activate that light. I'm single,
but I ain't bitter. It's alright.
Activate that light inside. Ain't nothing to be bitter about. There's nothing. If you alive, you got opportunity. You got things you could happen. You might have fucked up. You could get it back. You know what I mean? Remy Ma, go apologize. Go apologize to that nigga, man.
I don't know, man.
Don't make a spectacle of him, man.
Apology might not suffice.
Nah, yeah, you might need to get your ass out. But like, hey, thank you. Thanks for that. Sorry.
Yeah, you still should do that.
I'm a holla.
Accountability is what's most important right now. Nobody.
We should all be practicing the A word.
Niggas gotta
Everybody practice that A word. I'm gonna be accountable, man. I ain't gonna hold my man Serge up no more. Shout out to Serge. Shout out to PNT Network. We was here. I appreciate them letting us go up. Letting us go over. Appreciate y'all sticking with us.
About to go get high.
Oh yeah.
Heavy on.
Appreciate y'all sticking with us, man. Fine pine on the way. Till next time, man.
Ooh, I was about to go ski, but I don't want to get that bitch.
No, we ain't doing that, yo. Listen,
no
Red,
offense,
you ain't
man.
that sexy, man. You
look like Young Thug.
You like Thugger
in the face.
You feel me?
OD.
It's over. I can't jack you.
Let me get out before I get in trouble, man. Yo, listen, love, peace, and grease. We'll be back soon.
Eastside Minds.
It's always love. It's always love.
Doja Hive.
Eastside Minds.